Trump's Gaza peace deal is a crushing blow to the British Empire. He outflanked decades of deliberate policies of religious radicalization and economic backwardness. These are the policies that have kept the Mideast in perpetual turmoil. Now, the foreign policy experts said it would never happen, but it did. And this week, we saw the release of the hostages. We saw Donald Trump address the Israeli Knesset to thunderous support. And we saw him in Egypt, meeting with an unprecedented gathering of Arab and Muslim leaders. Pakistan's Prime Minister Sharif made clear who had brought this breakthrough about.
Mr. President, I would like to salute you for your exemplary leadership, visionary leadership. And I think that you're the man this world needed most at this point in time. World would always remember you as a man who did everything, went out of the way to stop 7 and today 8 wars.
And Donald Trump did this with no help from the UN, no help from Europe, no support from global financial institutions or from any quartet of negotiators. Yet somehow the British Education Secretary felt that the UK should take the credit.
We have played a key role behind the scenes in shaping this. It's right that we do so because it's in all of our interest, including our own national interest, that we move to a lasting peace in the region.
Well, when you say behind the scenes, like what? I mean, it seems to everybody else in the world that this has been done by Trump and the Israelis and Hamas. What part did we play?
These are complex matters of diplomacy that we are involved in, but we do welcome and recognise the critical role that the American government played in moving us to this point.
Well, U.S. Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee had the right response. He said, she's delusional. But aside from British delusions, not to mention their actual role in creating the crisis, the question that the mainstream media and the so-called experts can't answer is, how did Trump and a team of non-diplomats do what no one else has been able to do? So he negotiated with nations and their leaders directly. He recognized that they all have legitimate interests and that they're not simply colonial pawns on a chessboard. Now, you're not going to hear this from the press or those social media personalities who tell you that you have to take a side. Either you have to be pro-Israel or pro-Palestinian, or you have to hate the Jews, or you have to hate the Muslims. This is Susan Kokinda, and today I'm going to give you some insight into how Trump did this. For decades, I've studied how the elites have prevented peace, how they've carried out color revolutions and regime changes, and how they've kept patriots in the dark with lies and phony ideologies.